Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Hello darlings, English teachers, high school students, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel, My Classroom General English. This lesson video is for class 12 and we are going to talk about news items texts. For this, we are going to spend 3 weeks or 3 sessions to cover everything. This news item text has a pair of basic competencies. Ada sepasang kompetensi dasar. Yang pertama adalah KD pengetahuan, yaitu membedakan. Kegiatan tertingginya adalah C4 to distinguish. And then KD keterampilannya yaitu menangkap makna. So yeah, in the end of this lesson video, you should be able to distinguish this text in social function, generic structure, and language features. And of course, we are going to add identification table with color notes. Sudah menjadi ciri khas ya. And then the second one is to be able to get the contextual meaning. So later on, you're going to have some reading practices from your textbook. So yeah, I think we are going to spend 3 weeks or 3 sessions to cover this material. Okay, this slide is showing you our materials coverage. According to this, you're going to learn about number 1, the definition, of course. Number 2, social function and generic structure. Number 3, language features. Oke, jadi kalau belajar teks dalam bahasa Inggris itu tidak boleh ketinggalan yang namanya 1, social function, kedua, generic structure, ketiga, language features. 3 serangkai ini sudah satu paket ya kalau belajar teks. Oke. And then after that, of course, I'm going to show you a simple example and how we are going to analyze this text in generic structure. And then last one, number 5, you're going to have some practices just to make sure that you get the whole idea of news item text. Alright, ready to dive deeper? Let's hit the number 1 button about definition. Okay, here is the definition. News item adalah sebuah teks yang menginformasikan pembaca tentang kejadian di hari tersebut. Event itu, kejadian itu dianggap newsworthy, ya, layak diberitakan. Newsworthy itu artinya layak diberitakan atau penting. Nah, however, if there are events that people do not deserve, kalau sesuatu kejadian itu, kegiatan itu tuh nggak layak ya untuk orang, untuk diketahui orang, then they are not definitely worth to be news. Maka tidak layak untuk menjadi berita. Nah, sebetulnya apa sih yang newsworthy itu? Oke, sesuatu dikatakan newsworthy jika kegiatan itu terkait tentang disaster, accident, crime, finance, education, politics, fashion, art, discoveries, travel, sport, and other important events. These are typical events that you may find in a newspaper atau you watch news on the television. Oke, nah kalau yang sifatnya tidak newsworthy itu seperti apa? Loh, yang sifatnya tidak penting ya, yang ya tidak perlu diketahui oleh banyak orang. Seperti misalkan, pohon manggamu buahnya sedang banyak. Nah, atau kamu pergi ke pasar sendirian. Oke, atau tetangga sebelah punya kendaraan baru. Wah, itu mah gosip ya, itu bukan newsworthy ya. Atau toko sebelah pegawainya ramah-ramah. Nah, kayaknya itu bukan berita deh, ya, yang tidak newsworthy. Oke, nah itu perbedaannya secara definisi, secara arti dari newsworthy. Oke, sudah jelas ya? Oke, kita maju ke yang berikutnya yaitu social function and generic structure. Nah, ini untuk dihafal ya, untuk diingat, untuk dipahami. Well, the social function is to inform the readers, untuk menginformasikan pembaca, pendengar, atau pemirsa tentang kejadian di hari tersebut yang dianggap penting atau menarik. Ya, itu sudah pasti, sudah jelas. Ada kaitannya dengan definisi yang tadi ya. Oke, sementara the generic structure. This text has 3 parts, ada 3 bagian. Yang pertama adalah newsworthy events, kemudian ada background event, ada source-nya. Newsworthy event itu apa sih? Yaitu the event in a summary form, yaitu kejadian dalam bentuk ringkasan. Ya, kemungkinan 1 atau 2 kalimat di awal, itu udah pasti. Berikutnya adalah background event, yaitu ini ya, detail kejadiannya, apa, siapa, kemudian kapan, ya, di mana, mengapa, dan bagaimana. Sudah tentu ya, ini merupakan detail ya. Terakhir ditutup biasanya dengan source atau sumber. Source is comments by witness atau saksi mata, participants, orang yang terlibat, authorities atau pihak berwajib, atau experts ya, atau para ahli. Nah, seperti itu. So in a news item text, these three ya, newsworthy event, background event, and source always exist. Nah, tapi kamu tahu tidak, untuk generic structure dari news items ini quite unique. Look here, ya. This part NE ya is always at the beginning of the text. Selalu ada di awal. And then followed by background event atau BE. Okay. Now, for the source, ideally you will find the source or the comments in the end of the news, right? Idealnya kamu temukan komen itu di akhir berita. Idealnya ya kan? But sometimes you will find it in the middle of the news. Nanti kamu akan lihat source itu tidak selalu ada di belakang teks, di akhir teks. Kadang-kadang dia mencolok juga di tengah-tengah dari teks itu. Yang penting kamu paham, itu adalah bagian source-nya. So in fact, source can be put anywhere in the text. Okay, I hope you won't get so confused. We will discuss about that later on. Alright? Kita ulang ya. What are the parts of news item? Number 1, NE, newsworthy event. Number 2, BE, background event. And then number 3 is source. Excellent. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is language features. Okay, language features, fitur bahasa, sudah pasti agak sedikit teknis. Siap ya? Okay, this is the language features. Alright. Now get ready for the language features. Okay, we are going to talk about things so technical. Okay, because it's about grammar. Okay, don't worry. We are going to slow down a little bit and I'm going to mix my language, English and Bahasa Indonesia. Okay. News item uses past tense. Ya, di sini news item sudah pasti menggunakan past tense karena menceritakan kejadian yang sudah lalu. Oke. Kelompok past tense, bentuk lampau, ya. Ada 3 di sini. Nah, yang harus diingat dari past tense berarti kamu langsung ngeklik ke verb to atau verb 2, ya, kata kerja bentuk lampau bentuk 2, kemudian ingat lagi yang namanya was atau were, kemudian did or did not. Oke. Kelompok pertama ya, yaitu tentang simple past. Nah, simple past yang paling simple, yang paling sederhana, bentuk lampau paling sederhana. Di sini contohnya, the people did not realize that it was an earthquake. Oke, kenapa kita pakai did not? Karena ya bentuk lampau. Saat keluar did not, maka realize kembali ke bentuk 1, jadi did not realize. Bentuk positifnya, the people realized. Nah, gitu ya. Kemudian yang kedua, past continuous tense. Oke, progresif. Kejadian di waktu lampau tapi sedang terjadi. Ya, sedang terjadi. Itulah namanya continuous, progresif. Contohnya, they were watching. Nah, ini ciri-ciri past continuous. To be-nya kalau enggak was, kalau enggak were. Ya, kemudian yang disiapkan adalah kata kerja bentuk ing. They were watching. Ya, they were watching television when the thief entered their house quietly. Oke, yang biru past continuous, yang merah ini simple past. Kemudian yang ketiga itu adalah past perfect. Oke, past perfect yang harus disiapkan adalah had plus verb 3. Had kata kerja ketiga. Contohnya, she had come earlier before we arrived there. Oke, sekarang saya mau tinggalkan sebuah ciri ya. Kembali lagi ke past continuous. Cirinya past continuous itu sudah pasti was, were, kemudian ada verb ing, kemudian ada when atau while. Oke. Terus untuk past perfect, cirinya adalah had plus verb 3, come, ya ini verb 3, kemudian ada before atau after. Oke, bagaimana? Sampai situ ya. Nah, sekarang kita bahas pasif. Jadi news items juga menggunakan kata pasif, ya, kata kerja pasif. Pasif itu harus didahului dengan to be, kemudian diikuti verb 3. Pasif itu artinya di, ya, diterima, dicari, diberi, ditemukan, didengar atau terdengar, dibuka atau terbuka. Nah, itu kalimat pasif. To be-nya bentuk lampaunya adalah was atau were. Oke, contohnya seperti ini. A mountainous valley of Inner Mongolia was shaken by a strong earthquake. Was shaken, terguncang. Boleh terguncang, boleh diguncang. Kalau diterjemahkan akan seperti itu. Berikutnya, more Egyptian tombs were found. Ditemukan. Oke. Ada lagi contohnya, warning had been given by the police. Ya, warning. Oke. Telah diberikan oleh pihak polisi, kepolisian. Nah, itu contoh-contohnya. Mudah-mudahan sudah lumayan jelas ya. Di sini kita perhatikan to be-nya ada was, were, kemudian had been. Ketiganya ini merupakan pasif dalam bentuk lampau. Oke? Sekarang kita maju ke bentuk yang berikutnya, yaitu saying verbs. Kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia itu adalah kata kerja yang sifatnya mengujar atau mengatakan. Oke. In news item text, you will find saying verbs so often. Banyak sekali saying verbs nanti ditemukan. Contohnya ini, told, said, expressed, reported, claimed, or added. Kalau temukan saying verbs ini, berarti kamu menemukan struktur teks yang disebut source tadi ya, sumber. Karena dia isinya komentar. Nah, source ini, ya kalau yang diajarkan di kalian, source ini adanya di akhir berita kan? Namun, source can be anywhere within the text. Jadi, source itu memang unik. Dia nanti bisa di belakang, dia nanti bisa di tengah, bisa di agak di atas teks itu bisa. Pokoknya kamu paham saja, saying verbs itu adalah ini. Berarti itu source, ya. The last one is direct and indirect speech. Oke, nah ini penggunaan direct or indirect speech atau kalimat langsung atau tidak langsung, itu cirinya ada buka atau tutup kutip. Ya, ada buka atau tutup kutip. Contohnya, the victims were taken to hospital for intensive care, said the chief of police. Nah, ini kalimat langsung, cirinya ada buka tutup kutip. Kemudian ada saying verb-nya. Ya. Bagaimana dengan kalimat tidak langsung? Oke, kalimat tidak langsung tidak ada buka tutup kutip. Ya, langsung saja. The meteorologist said that. Mengatakan bahwa there were no victims during the tremor. Ya, jadi kalau diterjemahkan pun sudah terlihat ya. Nah, itu adalah contoh direct and indirect speech. Perbedaannya, direct speech ada quotation, open and close. Terus kalau indirect speech tidak perlu ada quotation. Oke, bagaimana? Kita coba diulang ya. What are the language features that you can find in news item text? Number 1, past tense. Number 2, passive verbs. Number 3, saying verbs. And then the last one, direct and indirect speech. Well done. Now you are ready to continue to the next point. Oke. Nah, yang berikutnya adalah we're going to discuss about one simple example. I promise this is going to be simple. Okay. So, this is the text. Okay. Ini contohnya. The simple example. The title is Kendari SAR Team finds 3 more victims. Kendari SAR Team. Ya. SAR Team. Oke, salah satu ciri visual news item itu terkadang diawali dengan nama kota. Nah ini ya, salah satu cirinya. Diawali dengan nama kota atau nama medianya. Seperti ini, kebetulan ini nama kota ya, diawali dengan nama kota. Baru diikuti dengan isi ceritanya. Nah dari sini sampai sini itu isi ceritanya. Itu salah satu ciri visual yang paling mudah dikenali. Oke, kalau ini kebetulan nama kota ya, tadi saya sudah sampaikan. Pause here and spend a moment to read this news by yourself, because later on we will highlight the generic structure. Alright, pause the video in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, thanks for pausing and reading it yourself. Now let's highlight which one is the, what's the structure? Newsworthy event, background event, and the source. Remember, to highlight itu seperti kamu pegang stabilo ya, dan kamu tarik garis seperti ini. Nah, seperti kamu meng-highlight, ya, memberikan warna. Okay, ready? Okay, let's find the newsworthy event first. Definitely from this one, on Thursday up to, okay, kita lihat, up to this one. Nah, sampai sini. Ya, saya tinggalkan sedikit hints di bawah ya, bahwa untuk mencari newsworthy events itu biasanya di awal teks, background event biasanya ya dari kalimat kedua atau ketiga ya, kemudian sumbernya itu biasanya yang ada saying verbnya atau said, the position is not always at the end of a text, can be everywhere. Ini sudah kita temukan bagian newsworthy eventnya ya. Okay, now this one, I think I'm going to go ahead to find the source because that is the easiest part. Jadi dari sini sampai sini itu saya anggap sebagai source-nya. Yeah, that lives in the middle as the background event. Yes, easy, right? Okay, that one still easy. Okay. Now, what about the next part? Okay. Are you ready for your practices? Right, let's go. Wow, the practices coverage. Let's find out. It's time to put all your knowledge about news items into some practices. There are 4 practices, right? In 4 levels. Nah, kita lihat ya, ini level-levelnya. Oke, yang paling mudah adalah C1, ya, identifying the social function, generic structure, and language feature. Kemudian level berikutnya ada retelling in own words, berikutnya rearranging, ya, nanti menyusun kembali. Kemudian ditutup dengan level yang paling tinggi, yaitu distinguishing text. Oke, nanti di sini menggunakan identification table with color notes. Ini yang paling tinggi kegiatannya. What do you think? Do you think you can make it? Yes. You should be able to do everything here, okay? I'll show you how, don't worry. Now, practice number 1, the easiest level, which is to identify social function, generic structure, and language feature over here. What do we have here? It's a blank table, social function, generic structure, and language features. Alright, once again, let's mention the social function, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay? Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Social function. Okay, let's go. To inform the readers, good, about a newsworthy event. And then number 2, generic structure. Let's go. Great, newsworthy event, background event, and of course source. Ya, remember source can be anywhere ya, tidak harus ada di akhir teks ya. Language features ada berapa? 4. What are they? Nice. Past tenses, saying verbs, passives, and direct and indirect speech. Well done. Okay, congratulations. You have just passed level 1. Ready to higher up your level? Ya, level berikutnya yaitu kedua, retelling in own words. Nah, ini menceritakan news item text tapi menggunakan bahasamu sendiri. Ya, gimana caranya ya? Okay, let's just find out first what the text is. Nah, this is the text. Your second practice is to retell everything in your own words. Pause here and read it by yourself. And please retell it in your own words, at least 2 sentences. 2 kalimat aja, dicoba ya. Ini kan segini banyak kata-katanya ya. Coba kamu retell 2 kalimat aja. Pause here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, thanks for pausing and reading it yourself. Well, if I were to do it, okay, I would retell it this way. Kalau saya yang harus retell, saya retellnya mau seperti ini. Ya, this consists of 2 sentences. Ya, ada 2 kalimat loh di sini sampai sini 1 kalimat, di sini sampai sini 1 kalimat, jadi ada 2. Okay, I think it's enough. You tell what the news is, when, where, how it ends up. Okay, try it out yourself. Dicoba saja menggunakan ini. Ya, so if I were to do it, I would retell it this way. This is a news about an earthquake aftershock on Sunday in India and Nepal that killed at least 1,900 people. This aftershock earthquake caused 3 avalanches in Himalayas. Nah, bisa ya? Bisa tidak? Kita coba ya. Now try again and see how far you can go without the text. Wow, what a challenge. Makin terasa levelnya ya. Itu namanya retelling in own words. Have a practice. I would love to see you being able to do this level 2. Good. Now get ready to move on to the next level, level 3, which is rearranging pieces of a news. Oke, nah ini rearranging, menyusun kembali. Ya, this is your 3rd one. But you have to rearrange the title over here first. Nah, ini harus di rearrange dulu. After 3 marriage died ceremony attending. Oke, kira-kira ini titlenya seperti apa? Silakan di rearrange menjadi title yang baik. Oke, nah setelah itu rearrange these pieces of news. Let's read this first row. Ini ada row yang pertama, row kedua, ketiga, keempat, kelima, dan keenam. Ada 6 baris ya, 6 row. The first row, do you think this suits to be the one to start? I don't think so. Karena tiba-tiba dia bicaranya begini. To attend a marriage ceremony, kayaknya ini ada di tengah-tengah ya. Lihat. Nah ini ada bukan huruf kapital, pas ini lanjutan dari sebuah kalimat. Not this one to start. Okay. Second row. The pickup was carrying 30 passengers. What do you think? Bisa tidak to be the one to start the news? Well, I don't think so. Karena tiba-tiba dia bicara the pickup was carrying. Ya. Okay, next to row number 3. Third row. 3 residents were killed while dozens of others were wounded after a pickup truck they were taking. Okay, this can be the one to start the news. Kita keep dulu ya, ini bisa menjadi sebuah awalan. Next, row number 4. Local police are investigating the cause of the accident. No, I don't think so. Ya, karena tiba-tiba di sini ada source. Okay, source tidak mungkin di awal sebuah teks. Okay, next. The wounded passengers were later rushed. Oh, right. This cannot be as the one to start either. Ini juga nggak bisa ya. Karena tiba-tiba dia bicara the wounded passengers. Membicarakan passengers yang terluka. Nggak bisa ya. The last row, the last one, the last piece. As a result, the passengers were squeezed. Oke, ini kayaknya bagian dari sebuah detail berita, jadi tidak mungkin this one as the one to start. So, where was it? Kira-kira yang tadi cocok mengawali, yaitu this one. Ya. So, this is number 1. And I think the last one should be this one. Nah, itu ya. Silakan dibaca lagi. Ini untuk mengawali dan ini untuk yang mengakhiri. Ya. So, I'm going to leave you with the rest to find out yourself. Okay? Good luck. Now we are moving on to the last practice. Nah, ini practice yang terakhir ya. Tapi, okay, For your last practice, before you do that, I would like to show you how it should be done. So this is the text. This one is from the previous example, and you're going to complete the identification table with color notes, of course. Please pay attention how this table completed. We have discovered the NE, right? What is it? Newsworthy event. Kita sudah discover, NI-nya ada di sini. Kemudian source-nya di sini, berarti tengah-tengah sebagai BE atau background event. Right? Ini yang sudah kita temui tadi. So the social function is to inform the readers about the finding of more victims from a sank ship. Itu ya, to inform the readers about, and then you will continue with what the news is about. To inform the readers about, sudah baku ya. Kemudian generic structure kita sudah temukan. Newsworthy event is this green highlight. Background event is the white ya. Artinya kita tidak berikan warna, maka let's put white, and then the source is the blue highlight. Kemudian saying verb. And then later on in the language features, you will be asked to find saying verb and passive verbs. Okay, in this case, the saying verb is over there, only one, cuman satu ya. Jadi saying verbnya said ya. Kemudian pasifnya kita temukan to be. Kalau curiga di situ to be atau kata kerja ketiga, kamu boleh curiga itu pasif. Kalau masih bingung, diterjemahkan terlebih dahulu. Okay, in this case, ini adalah to be, kata kerja ketiganya adalah ini. Ada by-nya ya, ditemukan. Cocok ya, ditemukan. Itu pasif yang pertama. Kemudian ada lagi to be, were found. Kok nggak ada by-nya? Tidak apa-apa, tidak selalu ada by. Kalau diartikan, the three victims ditemukan atau the three victims menemukan. Lebih ke ditemukan ya, maka were found di sini adalah bentuk pasif. Ada lagi tidak ya? Ada lagi ternyata. Were earlier saved by, ya, diselamatkan oleh ya. Kalau sudah ada by-nya berarti sepertinya ini sudah pasti bentuk pasif. Okay, suppose this one and this one the same, so let's just consider we have found two passive verbs, yaitu were found by and were saved by. Jadi ada dua, sesuai ya yang diminta. Okay, are you ready for your own practice? Let's go. This is your first text. I'm giving you later on another text. Okay. Again, you are going to find the social function. Remember how to begin? Yes, to inform the readers about, and then you continue yourself. The generic structure, newsworthy event, background event, and source. And then here, you must find two saying verbs, and then four passives. Alright? Remember, this is not enough for you. You still want some more practices? I have another text for you. This one, alright, in this text, you should be able to find one saying verb and then three passives. Okay, how about that? Remember, as the famous saying says, practice makes perfect. So the more you practice, the more chances you'll be perfect at it. Do you agree? Sure, it is true. Okay, please have a lot of practice with this text. I know this sounds quite technical, alright? You've got to understand the saying verbs, the passives, past tense, and everything. But nothing to lose to practice about them, alright? Okay, wow, how about that? What do you think of the practices? You've done such a great work. Congratulations for reaching at the end of this lesson. Be sure you are able to identify the social function, generic structure, and language feature of news item text with identification table and color notes. Second one, retell a news in your own simple words. Remember, 2 sentences enough for your own practice. Third one is to rearrange jumbled news item text. And then the last one, number 4, is to distinguish news item text using identification table with color notes. Okay, so that's quite everything, alright, about news item text. Thanks for watching this video and learning with me, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and give respectful comments down below. And the most important thing is subscribe my channel to show that we are supporting each other. Bye for now. Stay safe. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye. See you.